My name is Roxanne DeWinters, and y'all are hanging with me, Roxanne D. And I bet you're probably wondering why I have this thing over my beautiful flowing brown locks. And that's a good question, and that's actually the main theme of today's video. Today I am going to do a My Chem inspired makeup look, and I'm going to transform, if you will, into the patient from the Black Parade album. Let's get started. Step 1. Concealer, BB cream, whatever foundation you use, slather it on. Here we go. For this step, you may even want to put concealer on your eyebrows. I know this seems absolutely ridiculous, but you want your eyebrows to appear less prominently on your face as you blend. And it sort of makes you look a little more pale and creepy, and you want to definitely blend that all over your lips. I love how it makes the chappedness of my lips stand out, because in the song Cancer, Turn Away, because my lips are chapped and, like, turn away if you could get me a drink of water because my lips are chapped and faded. Next step. But you're going to want to make sure your hair is pulled back before you do anything. Next step, take a big old fluffy brush and your favorite bronzer, tan, blush, whatever. I just happen to use this generic-y stuff. And you want to carve out your cheeks, your temples, and sharpen up your jawline and any harsh lines of your face. Like so. So take your brush, contour. I know you can't tell in this light, but I've contoured this cheek and this cheek isn't done yet. Voila, look at that. You're sharpening up your cheeks. Voila. Now that that's done, step 3, let's make your eyes look right. Okay? So, I happen to be using a random brush at this point, trying to get the makeup palette together. Voila. Got this beautiful big makeup palette that I choose to keep looking generic as possible for reasons I can't explain and will not explain because yeah. So you're going to blend black eyeshadow with a brown tone or two of eyeshadow and a grayish tone to create this sort of natural dark thingy. And you're going to sweep that all along your eyelids and blend that down quite a bit. You can tell the difference immediately because of how much deader this eye looks. So yeah, you can see that, right? You can tell a difference even though the lighting in here, forgive the lighting, is absolutely horrible. You can see which one is my eye that I've done already. Yeah, you want to blend that down a lot, like, who cares how black your fingers turn or gray your fingers turn or whatever. You want to blend that down a ton until it looks somewhat sunken in like this. And look at that. I've also run the black tone that I made for my eyes along the contouring I did earlier, just to sharpen up some of those lines to make it look hollower. And I even did that along my temples a little. Near my eyebrows, blended that backward. And along my jaw. Look at that. You already look much more gaunt and ghastly grim. So make sure your brushes are clean and ready for the next step. The next step is where things start to get kind of tricky. Make sure your brush is clean because you want white eyeshadow or highlighting powder. I happen to be a white eyeshadow fan, and so you're gonna use white eyeshadow as a highlight for most of your contours. Like, boom, what? Like, voila, look at that. That's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I'm so proud. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. Okay? Look at that. Let's take you into better lighting. You can see where I've started on highlighting. You're also going to want to highlight above your eyebrows. Just a little. Noise. And I also did a little work to contour my nose. Just a bit, so gonna do some highlighting down my nose. Along the high points. Yeah, just keep it real, you know? I don't know where most makeup artists apply highlight. I'm not a makeup artist. In spite of what you think, based on this video, I am not a makeup artist in any way. So, next step, using a random white eyeliner. Mine is a generic white eyeliner. You're gonna line your waterline, which is a very complex thing where you basically, what you do is you tilt your head down like this, you go in, and you literally put the pencil right where you would normally be crying from. Right along there, right at the lash line. It's so weird, you know? But it really does wonders, especially for people like me who are makeup people. Yeah. In spite of what most people would think, I've already lined my waterlines. It's actually the quickest step in the entire process of becoming the character I am. So, we're gonna do our last two steps real quick, okay? Step 1, make a pinky purple eyeshadow with a blend of pinks and purples and create bags under your eyes. I know it already seems like we've got enough going on, but trust me. And step 2, this is probably the most complicated step in the entire process of becoming the patient. There's a reason I have my hair netted back, and it's not to keep it out of my face while I'm doing all of this makeup, and I will show it to you in a better lighting. Look at that, look. You have dark circles, you have rigid cheekbones. It's terrifying, you look like you're dying. But it's not done if you're the patient who, according to the proper Black Parade canon, is dying of cancer. You're not properly the patient yet. Here we go. Final step. This step, in spite of what you might believe, does not require any makeup, any cosmetic alteration, any bald cap. You can make it as simple as you want with just a plain white blanket or towel. Look at this. Can you see what I'm starting to do here? Soon the ensemble will be complete. And yeah, here we go. So what I did was I just twisted a plain white thing, I don't know what the word for this is anymore, around my head in order to give it that sort of finality, if you will. Look at that. I'm almost done completely with the makeup portion, so I figured I'd just move you along to this step. If you want to do something crazier with your eyeshadow or whatever, your eyeliner, whatever, feel free. I'm not saying you can't. This is up to you, really. Costuming and cosplay is a very creative art form, And this is me cosplaying as Patient from My Chemical Romance's Black Parade album. I just put on a random dress to go with everything. And you can tell I've put on a lot of makeup and put a lot of work into this. And you can see how chapped my lips actually are. And I just, you know, this is a really emotional transformation for me, and one that doesn't occur often. I don't do this kind of makeup very much. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. If you want to know what products I used, please feel free, and I will do a makeup box tour some year, so comment. Please like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. All the songs I used are in the description. Love y'all. Mwah. Bye!